It was supposed to be a simple return trip. Just 2 investigators, some motion-activated cat balls, and a REM pod in woods they'd already survived once before. But when the forest itself goes dead silent and something starts circling in the dark before the equipment is even placed, you start questioning the decision-making. So, what happened? Tonight's first video comes from PRS Investigators, a UK-based ghost hunting channel that spends their nights in places most people pay to avoid. And if you've been watching this channel for a while, you already know that returning to a location you swore off rarely ends with warm feelings and handshakes. The footage exists, so here we are. It's May 20th, 2022, Daring Woods, also known as the Screaming Woods in Kent, England.
About 3 AM in the morning, I got woken up to a sound devil, and when I woken up, when I shot out of bed, there was a massive loud bang. So it really did scare me a bit, really. But what I immediately said to it, wherever you are, leave, go back to where you come from, and then it just stopped. That was it. Anyway, we're going to head into Darling Wood now, which is that side. Daring. Can't get the bloody name right, Rich, can I? Sorry. So we've got Richard with us. Right. Here he is.
To Epping Forest. No,
yeah, we were supposed to have gone to Epping Forest tonight, weren't we?
Yeah. Well, I did.
Well, yeah, you were.
The investigation begins with the 2 men heading back into the woods, a location the host previously swore he'd never re-enter. And on arrival, they note the shift immediately. The ambient forest noise that was there moments ago has simply stopped.
Ignore the plane. But we can hear like tiptoes, like footsteps, and they're really small, like creeping.
Yeah, like trying to sneak up on you.
Like they're around. It's true what they say about these woods.
It's dodgy.
It is, isn't it? I mean, I've done some woods in my time, like with my videos, but this place.
While setting up the REM pod, a clear disembodied vocal sound cuts through the air in real time. Both investigators freeze, confirming they heard the exact same voice, right next to them.
Let's start, shall we? Is there anyone here that's with us? Oh, the ball. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Can you touch it again? You've made yourself known. Can you do it again for us, please? You're still here? That's crazy how it set the ball off and not the REM pod, when that is really close.
Motion-activated cat balls and the REM pod placed on the forest floor. The investigator asks if any spirits are present. Almost immediately, one of the cat balls triggers and lights up on direct command. Something physical is hovering directly over the device, or touching it.
Communication. Are you happy for us to be doing this? Whoa. Thank you. I'd take that as a yes. Do you come from, what kind of year can we say?
1800s?
1800s? Before that time?
Taking a short break in the dark, the investigator spots a sudden spark of light in the trees, like a lighter flickering or a star blinking. The instant he verbally acknowledges seeing it, the REM pod goes completely off the charts. He's left visibly trembling, hands shaking as he processes how immediately the reaction followed his observation. Following the intense activity, the lead investigator notes distinct physical after effects: a sudden headache, the hand tremors, and a heavy atmospheric pressure that wasn't there when they arrived. Whatever inhabits Daring Woods seems to interact in heavy, sudden waves before retreating back into the shadows. Shy, cautious, but present, they established respectful communication through the equipment triggers and visual flashes, then left before the waves could build any higher. That was way too close. A cemetery in the daylight is one thing, historical, peaceful, somewhere you might walk a dog. But when the sun drops and you're standing among the headstones with your flashlight off because you don't want to spook the neighbors, that's when the atmosphere shifts. So, what happened? The second video tonight comes from Project Contact Afterlife, a UK channel where Wade puts himself through what he calls fear experiments in locations most people speed walk past after dark. Spending the night in a graveyard sounds like a bad idea on paper. In reality, it's worse. He made it out with the footage. It's July 20th, 2026, Rycroft Cemetery, Walsall, England.
So, we'll have a little walk over this side and see how big this place is. This seems like a bit more of a newer side, although most of the graves when you're walking round seem to be like 60-70 years old. I think there's some newer ones just over there. We'll have a look.
A daytime walkthrough first. Wade establishes a baseline, sweeping the massive grounds and running a short spirit box trial. Then he returns alone after nightfall for the solo session, and the confidence from daylight is gone. He keeps the main flashlight off because of nearby houses, which means investigating a pitch-black cemetery on minimal light.
Just heard what sounded like someone going. So, see if the camera's picked that up. Yeah, guys, I'm f***ing bricking it in here. I mean, look at that. I'll do some calling out.
Setting cat ball motion toys on the ground when heavy, distinct footsteps step right beside him in the darkness. Close, deliberate, he's left visibly shaken, goosebumps and all.
Seconds ago. Anything there with me now on Roycroft? Anyone to say hello? Can you repeat that? My name's Wade.
Pacing the dark graveyard paths when he catches a low moan echoing nearby. Not wind, not distant traffic. A moan. Spirit box session begins, and clear audio responses come through the device almost immediately. Something on these grounds is active and answering.
I'm hearing like every now and then, heavy footsteps on the ground. And I don't like it. Seen someone walk around me. I'm even hearing the boots on the ground or the footsteps on the ground. Is there something here with me walking around?
Then the feeling. Watched, followed. The uncanny sense of something moving right beside him again. No source, just presence. He senses movement on the path near him and hears it clearly. The distinct crunch of boots, heavy footsteps on the ground. Someone walking where nobody is.
Where? Man's voice. Rude. The investigation at Roycroft, the solo one. I can't emphasise doing much. I was scared earlier on. But things seem to calm down quite quickly again. Some good investigations coming up. A couple of camping ones with me and the dogs. We'll have a little slow walk out of here. See if we can pick anything up. But until the next one, stay safe.
Asking for proof using the red light and frequency generator. A disembodied male voice echoes back from the shadows ahead of him. As the activity finally settles, Wade makes one last appeal for a sign. The grounds quieten. Having pushed through genuine fear across the whole solo vigil, he wraps the investigation and walks out of the cemetery. Alone, on foot, exactly the way he came in. Yeah, I'm good on cemeteries for a while. You've probably walked past a forest trail and thought about what might be in the trees. Most people keep walking. These guys saw a shadow figure crouch and move through the undergrowth, then went in anyway. This is what they found. The third video tonight comes from Welsh Ghost Bros, a UK paranormal team that travels to allegedly haunted locations across Britain, from dense forests to historical ruins. A forest with this kind of dark reputation is exactly the kind of place where equipment starts talking. Let's take a look. It's April 3rd, 2025, Daring Woods, also known as the Screaming Woods, in Pluckley, Kent.
You know, I seen what looked like a black figure kind of like duck down and move like that, and it was like in front of us to the left, and I seen it. And I didn't think anything of it. I was like, okay, maybe it was just my eyes, like, you know, playing tricks on me. So I was there eating my food, and I said to Cal, "Did you see anything like that?" Like, what did I say to you? I said, "Oh, that I seen something," and then you said,
"That's right."
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, you seen the exact same thing, didn't you?
Exactly the same thing in the exact same spot as well.
Yeah, yeah. And there's no mannequins around. So I checked for that because maybe the car light was reflecting like a shadow of a mannequin, but there's no mannequins around here, and I mean it was
preparing their equipment at the tree line when they hear it. Stones being kicked, heavy impacts echoing near the trail, something moving in the darkness around them before the investigation has properly started.
It's gone. It's repeating. No, it's gone. Mm-hmm. What's gone? Again? Kenzie, can you hear me? Can't hear me. Estes method, man. There's something about Estes method.
It's good.
There's something
100%.
about the isolation.
No, it's gone. It's me, and then it just keeps staring like little screams.
Nah, fuck that, bro.
They said those
You need
kids.
to hear this. I'm so serious.
You know 11 children went missing as well. No,
11.
those children.
Are you one of the kids? Can you tell Kenzie right now? Are you one of the kids that went missing?
Run! What the? F no!
Oh, hell no!
No! I'm so dead serious. Run!
No.
I swear my mother's life.
You can't explain that though, like, on the road.
Yeah, dead silent. Dead silent. So what do we do? Listen.
Run. Why?
As the team stands discussing whether to fetch a Ouija board from the car, a sharp, disembodied voice cuts through the spirit box. Now, completing an ominous sequence across the whole session. I'm gone. Run. Now.
Sure,
What?
dies that quick.
Tell us one of our names.
It's done quick.
They said run now.
Run now, yeah.
That's crazy.
It's almost like
I'm gone. Run now.
Oh, yeah. It's almost like it doesn't care to communicate. It's just like get the fuck out now.
Your camera's on 40% as well.
No, 48.
Oh, 48.
How though?
It was like 60 odd. And I just looked now, it's 48.
That's the quickest it's ever gone down. It's not even gone through one clip yet. No. I might have to do. Can you talk to us? No? No?
Literally nothing.
The spirit box repeats, run now, as the main camera battery plummets from nearly 60% to 48% in seconds. No explanation, like something is pulling the power straight out of the equipment. The investigation escalated from the moment they reached the edge of the forest. Physical shadow figures, real-time spirit box responses addressing their actual conversation, unexplained power drain on fresh batteries. Despite the hesitation after the Estes session and local warnings about late-night activity in these woods, the team decides to head back to the vehicle for more gear before pushing deeper into the screaming woods for the rest of the night. I'm not sure I'd have kept going after that shadow figure. 10 p.m. The explorer checks his gear one last time. The light is gone. The cemetery is overgrown. The coyotes are howling. He thinks he has enough time to get set up and establish communication before anything notices he's there. But darkness has a way of speeding up when you're somewhere you shouldn't be. The fourth video tonight comes from OMP, One Man Paranormal, a channel where Ronnie travels alone to abandoned graveyards, haunted forests, and remote locations with nothing but a spirit box app and some night vision gear. Most people would look at an unmaintained cemetery in the dark and keep driving. He sets up cameras. The camera kept rolling. It's July 17th, 2026, Blackbird Cemetery, United States.
Hey everybody, how we doing? What's on my, moth. Ronnie with OMP. We are doing a night visit at Blackbird Cemetery. Remember where we came when we came back? Oh, it is creepy. The abandoned cemetery. I'm obviously not going to go down in there because it's not maintained and there's a drop off that leads downwards. So again, don't know much about the cemetery. All I know is that it's abandoned and no one has come to take care of it. So
Adjusting to the dark when he hears it, distinct crunching along the road surface near his position, footsteps on loose asphalt or gravel, no vehicle, no person, nothing there to make it.
yeah, when I have like a That was weird. I heard a whisper. I wear my hat at night so that way it blocks out the ultraviolet light right now, because if I don't, it is pitch black. Like, I'll show you. Let me show you. Turn on. That's how dark it is.
Setting up the REM pod for a close-range session when his full-spectrum camera's freshly charged battery starts rapidly draining. The kind of drain that tends to show up right as activity does.
Should I leave? Oh, this trusty guy. I think I'm gonna leave. I think I overstayed my welcome already.
As Ronnie starts feeling physical chills and a sudden wave of dread, another response comes through. Get out. He recognizes he's overstayed his welcome and decides to end the session immediately.
Something's around the car. Like it's gonna make a difference, but locking the door. But yeah, we're gonna go. If you like what you see, if you like what I'm doing, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll put a button right here somewhere. And yeah, we'll keep doing it. I will be more prepared for night visits. I guess.
Retreating to the vehicle to film his closing thoughts when he hears unexplainable noises moving around the exterior of the car. He locks the doors. Just before pulling away from the cemetery edge, a grayish figure moves across the dark road directly ahead of him. Confirmation, if he needed it, that leaving was the right call. This solo investigation escalated fast the moment the communication tools came out. Subtle footsteps on gravel, disembodied whispers, then equipment drains, direct commands to leave, and a visual anomaly by the car. He locked the doors, caught one final glimpse of a gray figure on the road, and drove off, with the firm conclusion that this location is a completely different animal after dark. How do you even sleep after hearing a voice tell you to run? What makes someone stand in muddy woods at night, shouting into the darkness to see if something shouts back? For this explorer, it's the possibility that something might actually answer. This is how it went wrong. The fifth video tonight comes from Unknowns in the Forest 2, a niche channel documenting solo expeditions into dark, heavily wooded areas, tracking unexplained activity, vocalizations, and potential cryptid encounters. It's June 15th, 2025, Findlay Lake, New York.
Hey guys, I'm back. I'm just walking around right now, screaming and yelling. All I hear is birds and mosquitoes. Pray that mosquitoes stay away from me. I don't know, but just trying to, yeah, like I was saying, I'm hooting and hollering and screaming and yelling and doing all that good shit. Let's see if I hear anything. Like I was saying before, I'm gonna get some blankets and some pillows, and I got a jackery for my fan.
navigating the dark, foggy trail when sudden movement ahead stops him cold. He freezes, expecting a cryptid, before it resolves into a wild deer, quietly grazing in the brush. Relief, for now.
What was that? That was ding. Like metal. Ding.
Struggling through thick fog and treacherous mud, he reports faint voices and the metallic sounds repeating near the tree line. Not once, again and again.
Something banged on something. It's raining and these trees are covering me so far, but I heard something bang that way. I'm telling you, I feel like something's walking. I don't know if it's the
Sheltering under the thick canopy when a loud, sharp bang rattles through the dark. Something striking metal or striking trees somewhere close in the fog. He stops dead. Footsteps, crunching through the rain and underbrush, distinct and deliberate, echoing through the heavy foliage around him. Something is moving out there. Later in the trek, he comes face to face with the deer again, or another one, quietly grazing in the brush. He speaks gently to it, admires it, lets it be. Moments later, it bolts, spooked, splashing loudly across a nearby creek in the dark. But the metallic dings, the voices, the wood knocks, none of those got a deer to explain them. I'm still trying to process the combination of a genuinely sweet deer moment and real cryptid tension in the same video. That's it for tonight. If you watched all the way to the end, you're either very brave or you made some questionable life choices. Either way, like and subscribe, hit the bell, and click one of the videos on screen. I'll be back soon with more reasons to stay indoors. See you then. And if you made it this far, there was a hidden word somewhere in tonight's video. Drop it in the comments if you caught it.